Every day, life offers us a choice to simply go through the motions or to pause and choose who we wish to be. Hi, and welcome to this podcast, which is about words. I want to thank you for your kind presence here. I'm Aniranaya, back with a new episode. I believe in words. They have a force and power strong enough to change destinies. Words can give us courage to overcome the gusty winds. Words can give us the strength to swim the rising tides. Words can help us celebrate the power of human kindness. Words can help us fulfill our dream for a better world. Today I bring in a thought from my book, Rise Luminosity, to ponder upon. Can you look at a flower and not partake in the wisdom it has to offer? Please hear it again. Can you look at a flower and not partake in the wisdom it has to offer? Let me now discuss the perspectives that could emerge from these words and the potential of this thought in helping us to make life better. Every flower is a teacher, though it utters no sound. Its beauty is not loud, it is quiet, humble, effortless. It blooms because that is its nature, not for applause, not for recognition, not for permanence. In this there is wisdom, that the truest form of living is to simply express your essence without any expectation. A flower does not compare itself with another flower. The rose is not envious of the lotus. The sunflower does not doubt its worth beside the jasmine. They bloom in their own season, in their own soil, content with their place in the garden of life. And then there is the lesson of impermanence. The flower teaches us to embrace both arrival and departure. It greets the morning dew with freshness, and it accepts the evening breeze when petals begin to fall. To live like a flower is to hold joy lightly, to know when that every moment, whether bloom or wither, has its own grace. In this acceptance we find peace, for nothing we hold will stay forever. Yet in the short span of its life, a flower radiates fragrance, beauty, and generosity. It leaves behind memory, seed, and renewal. For us as humans, this is profound. We often tie our worth to how long we last, to achievements, to possessions. But perhaps the true measure of life is, did we bloom when it was our time? Did we share fragrance with those around us? Did we bring color to the garden of positive existence? A flower reminds us that joy lies not in duration, but in intensity, presence, and giving. To the young listeners I say, life may sometimes feel like waiting to bloom. Exams, expectations, comparisons, they make you question your worth. But remember, no flower opens before its season. Your time will come. Until then, let your roots deepen. Absorb the sunlight of knowledge, the water of patience, and the soil filled with values. When the moment is right, you will bloom in your own unique radiance. And just as a flower does not rush to open, you need not rush your destiny. Sometimes wisdom does not come from books or speeches. It comes from sitting quietly with a flower, watching how it bends with the wind and rises again when the breeze has passed, observing how it opens in daylight and folds into silence at night. In its silence, it speaks. It reminds you that resilience is gentle, that beauty is simple, that giving is most natural. So today when you encounter a flower in a garden by the roadside or in someone's hand, pause. Let it be your mirror. Ask yourself, am I blooming in my essence? Am I offering fragrance to the world? Am I learning to let go with grace? Do reflect on the string of words from my book, Rise Luminosity. Can you look at a flower and not partake in the wisdom it has to offer? Place this in your everyday life and you may discover new ways to grow, to give, and to glow. Hope you'll connect more dots from here to help you through the journey in life. As always, I thank you for joining me here today. My sincere aspiration is to keep sharing these thoughts with you and hope that these words will find a way to open up wonderful new possibilities in your life. We'll be happy if you could share this podcast and the thoughts here with others too. Do come back for the next episode. Until we meet again, bye-bye.